Hello and God bless you. My name is Godfrey. So I just want to talk to you today about my testimonies that I've seen in my life so far. Being 16 years old, there's not many, but there are a few. For example, when I was first born, I had this medical problem with my nose, and it would just bleed. Like, there was no warning, there was nothing telling me it would happen. I would just be walking down the street, I would be sleeping, and then blood would just come out of my nose. And I've had this for years and years. It went on throughout my childhood, through elementary school, and just last year when I was 15 years old, I decided that I don't want to live with it anymore. So what my parents did was they registered me for surgery on a certain date around spring. And a week before that surgery, I was at my church and I just decided that maybe I should pray, and I don't need the surgery. I can just claim my healing right now from God. And so I did just that. I went on my knees. I prayed to God, telling him that even though I had this problem through all my years, He was the one who made my nose in the first place, so He can heal it from it. So I prayed for days with my family and with my father and with my church. And the day before I had to go for that surgery, the doctor went to go check my nose, and he said there was nothing wrong with it. So we rejoiced because he'd healed me. And the thing about this is that, like I said, ever since I was born, this problem has just been there. I would be sleeping, I would wake up, and then there'd just be blood on my pillow. And it was hard because I would feel nauseous because I've lost so much blood without even knowing it. And even when I would be at school in class and my nose would just drop out of nowhere, then I would have to sort of explain to my teacher why I'm bleeding, and then I have to go to their bathroom, and it was a mess. But like God always does, He healed me, and He healed me when I needed it the most, because the next day I would have that surgery and we canceled it because we knew that God was there and He healed me, and I knew that He would always be there for me. So the thing is, what I really want to tell today is that no matter what, or no matter medical problem you have or any problem, God's always there. It can be huge, it can even be cancer. This is something that I've had since I was born. I could never know how to deal with it. I managed and I just suffered for like 15 years. And yet he healed me just when I was about to go to an earthly doctor and then ask for Him to heal the problem. But the Lord said no. He said, I need a heavenly doctor, and that's what happened. Just when I thought that I have to live with this all my life, the Lord came and He said, no, you don't, because I'm here. I died for you. I made your nose in the first place. I'll give you a new one. And from that day, once I prayed and declared that I would never have this problem again, I was healed. My nose never dripped one thing of blood from that day. So that's pretty much my life testimony so far. It shows that no matter what happens, or no matter what problem you have, God's always there, and He'll always be there for you and give you whatever you need, because He's my Father, and He's the Father of all His children. God bless you.